Okay, Kevin Harvick is joining us now, driver of the number 4 Budweiser Jimmy John's Chevrolet. Kevin, thank you for taking the time to be with us tonight. If you can just talk a little bit about being the reigning champion and obviously already securing your spot here in the chase and clinching it early on and being here at Richmond and looking ahead to Chicago next week.
Well, we didn't do anything exciting here, but it's been great 25 weeks leading up to this, and I think that the team's done a great job of putting fast cars on the racetrack and doing the things that we do. We're a lot better than we were last year as a team, and I'm looking forward to the next 10 weeks. I love the pressure, love the excitement, just ready to go.
Okay, we'll open it up for questions for Kevin. Just raise your hand. We'll get a wireless mic to you. We'll start up front with Jenna.
Jennifer, AP, I know that you've been good and Penske's been good, but JGR seems to have kicked it into this whole other gear. What's it going to take for other teams to pass them?
Well, you can't be good once every 3 weeks. You got to be good for 10 weeks, and I know those guys have run fast, but it's been a different Gibbs car that we've raced against for the last 10 weeks. As a company, obviously they've had some good success in winning races, but it hasn't been the same cars. So hopefully they'll be peaky like they normally are, and we can capitalize on the solid momentum that we've had throughout the last 2 years and do what we have to do.
Okay, I think we had a question over here to the left from Bob.
Bob Pockers, ESPN. You've been leading the points all year for the most part, and now you're maybe 6 points back of some of the top guys. And A, doesn't matter, and B, do you feel like the guy to beat?
I feel like we're as good as any team out there. I feel like we can beat any team on any given day if it all goes our way. So, I don't know that we're the team to beat, but I know that we can beat anybody. As we go through a week-to-week basis on any style racetrack. It's just a matter of having the circumstances and things go your way. This deal is about having fast cars and not making mistakes, but there's going to be some things happen as we saw last year, circumstances that you have to overcome, situations, people are going to gamble, and that's what this deal is all about. It's really not about having the fastest cars week in and week out. It's about capitalizing on situations, and the guy who makes the least amount of mistakes is going to be the one who keeps advancing. It's not about stats or what's pretty or not pretty. It's about 3 weeks and making it to the next round, 3 weeks making it to the next round, and trying to get yourself in position for Homestead. And the one thing I know that we can do, we've been in the pressure situations. We've succeeded in both of them at the end of the year, and we've been there, done that. And I didn't see anybody around us do the same thing. So it's it's going to be fun, and I know that we've had our backs against the wall and know how to deal with those situations, and it's a whole different ball game now.
Okay, any additional questions down in the media center for Kevin? Do we have any questions upstairs for Kevin? All right, Kevin, thank you very much for your time, and we'll see you next week in Chicago. Thank you. Okay, we are now joined by Clint Bowyer, driver of the number 15 5-Hour Energy Toyota. 10th place finish tonight secured you a spot in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup. Congratulations. Heard you say on TV earlier tonight that the pressure's off. Talk a little bit about how you're feeling right now.
Yeah, relieved. Obviously everybody knows the news and all the stories and all the stuff, but to be able to battle through that, all the people, to organization, just a great deal of thanks to keep your head down, keep digging, and got ourselves in the chase. A big monumental, thing for an organization to go through what we're going through and to push through and get into the chase. This is the best of the best, the elite of all of motorsports, and MWR is once again a part of it. So really, really proud of Billy Scott, everybody on our 5-Hour Energy Toyota. Just everybody. David Reagan came on board and filled in that seat and did a great job. Was a great teammate. Brian Patty has been my crew chief and got me to where we are. So I just saw you. That's how good you are. You were on TV. Look how good I am. I'm doing 2 interviews at the same time. I don't know what the hell I was saying. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have to say.
All right, we're as I mentioned earlier, we're short on time. We'll take a couple of questions for Clint. We'll start with Jenna and then go in the back with John.
Did you ever doubt this? You seemed really confident that you were going to pull this off tonight.
I doubted it early summers when I doubted it. I mean, I just didn't see this even being, I mean, I'm optimistic always, as a, your thought process, but just I'm also a realistic person and set realistic goals and understand, the realism behind what you're up against, and I just didn't see it, through the summer months. We weren't clicking. Didn't really have a person in that other car that was consistent, and it was in and out, and then all of a sudden, made a couple changes within the organization. David came on board, and we really took off. Billy Scott, have a lot of confidence in him. He's a young crew chief. He was he's just eager. He's full of piss and vinegar, and he really dug deep and put us in this situation. So proud of his efforts and happy for him as a person. And, all these crew guys. I mean, they're all looking for jobs in the future, and this is a big accomplishment and feather in their hat looking for work.
Okay, we'll take our final questions for Clint in the back. Go ahead, John.
Thanks, Clint. It's been a tough couple of years, and it's probably been tough to stay positive. But you got some good news tonight. What's the overriding emotion you're feeling going into the chase tonight?
Well, I mean, that's just it. The pressure's off, man. I mean, for us, that's a huge accomplishment for MWR. Not saying that we're done, by any means. Now, nobody expects you to do anything. I mean, I've done it before. I've been both ways. I've went into the chase and been really good. Back in 2012 and 13. And then with RCR back in the day, I've inched into the chase like I am now, and raced him to the last race. So it actually is easier coming into it the way we are right now, because the pressure's off. We go in there, we're pushing, full bore ahead, and we just go for broke every single weekend. And then all of a sudden, if you can get yourself down to those last 2 or 3 rounds, it starts getting nerve-wracking again. But for right now, we're going to take this in, have fun with it. We're going to go to Kansas and work hard and try to perform at Chicago the way we need to.
Clint, congratulations once again. Thank you for your time tonight. Have fun at the party.
Wait, there's a part. There is a party?
There's a fan party.
You know why? Because I'm fixing to party.
You are the party.
I'm not sure we want to witness that. You have a good time
yes,
tonight.
you do. I can promise you that.
Go ahead.